Well, summer road trip season is here, no doubt about that. And one Midwest destination located about a 9-hour drive away from St. Louis offers plenty of reasons to hop in that car for an all-American adventure during our nation's 250th. You know, when people think of South Dakota, Mount Rushmore is what usually comes to mind.
But on the eastern side of the state, Sioux Falls is a destination all its own with outdoor adventure, award-winning restaurants, public art, plenty of educational, family-friendly stops. Caitlin Svedson with Travel South Dakota shows us why it's worth making Sioux Falls your next road trip.
If you're looking for a road trip that blends outdoor adventure with unexpected arts and culture, head to South Dakota's largest city, Sioux Falls, a vibrant starting point for exploring the eastern edge of the Mount Rushmore state. I'm here at Falls Park in the heart of downtown, where the Big Sioux River cascades over the pink quartzite rock. Sioux Falls is home to a diverse, award-winning dining scene, from James Beard-recognized BB Soul and Sanaa's Gourmet Mediterranean, to pastries from a world champion pastry chef at CH Patisserie. Families can explore the Great Plains Zoo and Butterfly House and Aquarium, where animal exhibits and marine life from around the world offer a colorful contrast to the rolling prairie of South Dakota. Maybe you're looking for arts and culture. There's plenty of it in Southeast South Dakota. Sculpture Walk Sioux Falls has just unveiled its spring collection, the largest annual exhibit of public sculptures in the world, featuring more than 80 pieces. Just an hour away, the National Music Museum in Vermilion houses one of the most significant collections of instruments globally, from the world's oldest playable harpsichord to guitars owned by Elvis Presley and Johnny Cash. A short drive to Palisades State Park offers hiking and rock climbing, along with dramatic cliffs or kayaking and fishing opportunities. And no road trip through this part of the state is complete without a stop at the world's only corn palace in Mitchell, a landmark covered in intricate murals made entirely of corn and natural materials. Don't miss the Ingalls Homestead in DeSmet, set on the original land the Ingalls family homesteaded. This offers a chance to experience prairie life through wagon rides, a one-room schoolhouse, and hands-on farm activities. In Sioux Falls and beyond, this is a road trip where nature, culture, and American heritage come together. Don't miss your chance to experience all of this and more on your next getaway to South Dakota. Head to TravelSouthDakota.com to begin planning today.